All right, guys, I am recording this video. I'm done trading for the day. I want to make sure that I keep this video as short and concise as possible. So this is going to be really quite quick, but um, I do want to let you know first, if you do have any questions or anything that you want to say, put it in the comments. I will look at it, I promise, and I will reply. Um, so anyway, yeah, let's just get into it. I'm finishing the day up 397 and 31 cents from my day trades of today. I have some other positions that are much more long term that are way down today. As you know, like the market um, is down. Let's see, the ES is down 82 points right now, so quite a bit. But no worries on that. So what I want to get into is this early trade here on Peloton. I took some other trades later on that added a little bit of profit, but not too much. This was the main one. And so kind of the lesson of this video is why 5 minute, why using multiple time frames is so important, and it really is so important. Um, and so I'll show you kind of what I was looking at here, and it's really so obvious, like you look at the previous day, you see clear two highs here at around 122.50. Um, and so, I do usually let things play out right off the bat. I let the first few candles form. I wasn't really interested in Peloton initially, but what I did notice and what kind of kept me looking at it throughout kind of this time was the fact that this first 5 minute candle here closes below 122.50 for all this time. It looks like it's breaking out, it's finally squeezing up, but in fact it closes right at that level and cannot close above it. That's so, I mean, that is like a look how, to a T, it's closing at this 122.50, which is the exact highs from the previous day. Like it does not get any more obvious than that would be a spot to, take a potential short, which I did. I see it squeeze up, and as I'm looking at it, 1 minute candle closes right below this level. Boom, it squeezes up. Nope, closes below. Okay, yeah, that's it. I'm taking this thing short, and especially because the market, was moving lower today. I mean, this was, if you see this, it's like it's such an obvious screaming to go short. So as I did, I only wish that I had some better exits. Um, you might be seeing this. I had some great exits here, but I wish that and this is a great exit too. I just wish that I'd take them, taken those exits down here, but whatever. I'm honestly really lucky that I got these exits here, as I kind of held through this period of, uh-oh, is it looking like it might be squeezing back up? Um, but you got to have the iron hands, you got to understand the pattern, and this was just so clear, and such a beautiful thing to have this 5 minute close below this level, and then the the fake break of VWAP, the fake break of that level once again, and the drop down to the 200 SMA where it touches perfectly. So that's really what the lesson here is these 5 minute, the 5 minute chart. You could trade this today with only using the 5 minute chart. I mean, it's not ideal, but I'm just telling you, the 1 minute chart, it's harder to see this stuff, but 5 minute, it's like, oh boy. Especially when you look at the when you look at the previous day too. When you have those levels already in mind, it makes it so easy when you see this 5 minute candle close below that those highs, it's this is like what my like me as a trader, like, because there's all sorts of different types of strategies in trading, but for me, when I'm just like, I look at trading in a very simple fashion. Like I try to be as simple with it as I can. I'm not really making sense, but I just look at price levels, moving averages, VWAP, and the standard stuff, support and resistance, and that's really all you needed to make this trade happen. You don't need RSI, you don't need MACD. In fact, you shouldn't even be using those indicators if you're trying to, trade like me or implement a similar strategy as me because you really don't need those. And a lot of the times they're going to give you false, they're they're going to put you in a trade that you shouldn't be in. You're probably looking at this minus 2 shares, like what happened there? Yeah, I tried to actually enter, so I covered for 110 shares. I tried to cover another 100 here, or 50 or something. Um, but it only filled me for 10 shares, and then here I only got filled for 2 shares when I think I was trying to enter short for another 100 or something like that. Good thing I didn't get filled because it actually moved up a little bit higher. But if you look here, I covered 92 shares at, let's see, 120.98. Okay, so I actually took a loss on those 2 shares of 2 cents. So that's 4 cents of loss on those 2 shares. But anyway, this was just really a picture perfect trade that I wanted to show you, and it's a lesson of why you should be using the 5 minute chart when you're trading as well as the 1 minute and be looking at these two together. Another thing you can notice here is that you have kind of this pre-market consolidation here at around this blue line here at 120.45. And so I marked that out and also as kind of a low here from these 5 minute candles, but really it's the 200 SMA that holds it up. And my thinking, I knew, I wasn't worried that, we come down here and we pop back up. And at this point, I wasn't worried. That's why I actually re-entered the short here because I thought we would actually break through that 200. Um, and that's another thing you should take away is that what I've noticed in my trading is that stocks often need two tries at a 200 SMA to break through. They very rarely are just going to break through, even on a 1 minute, a 5 minute. It's just not gonna. They're rarely gonna break through. Here's an example where that did happen. Here's a 1 minute where it did happen, but here's kind of a touch on the 200, so you could say it's a retest. I don't know, but even here you kind of have this double bottom on the 200 SMA. It's just such a clear support level, but I really did think it was actually gonna continue breaking through. The market was really taking a tumble at that point in time. So I was looking to remain short, but it's a good thing I covered here too. I just didn't want to. I'm really not a fan. I like these kind of drops, and I don't like these slow grinds because you get these squeezes like this slow grind squeeze, and then you're screwed. Back to the highs for all you know. I mean, now it's let's see, now it's below VWAP again, but whatever. You get what I mean. Uh, so yeah, that's really it. On Peloton, I had some other trades on Microsoft and SRRK in the early morning. I took one trade. Those are small losses, and so overall up about 400 on the day. But this is just such like a learning opportunity in my eyes, like as a trade or for traders. This is beautiful. This is like so beautiful. Um, so anyway, yeah, that's it. I hope you learned something and leave a comment and I'll reply. Like the video if you did like it, because otherwise, like, I don't really know if people are just watching this and like whatever. So anyway, yeah, let me know and subscribe and all that good stuff. All right, see ya.